Welcome back to another video. I am Real Talk. In this video, I will talk about a common feature that is common to all of these dating sites, or at least most of the dating sites. And that feature is sending a gift. Most of these dating sites allow you guys to send your lady a gift. It could be a fake gift or it could be a real gift. So for example, I will show you Date World and I will pull up a profile and I'll just pick Paola. If you scroll down, or if I scroll down, you will see there is an option for a virtual gift. So this is a fake gift, it's not real. And there is also the option of a real present. And the intent or purpose of this video is to show you why you should not be sending your lady any gift at all, especially fake. So let's just get right to it and I will walk through all of the details. Now keep this in mind. Not every website will have a virtual gift and a real gift option. Once again, in the case of Date World, you see both. But on websites like Family Chat, let me open up a profile. There is only one option, and that is virtual gift. So in the case of Family Chat, you can only send a virtual gift. And in the case of Date World, you can send both. Now, it also depends on the female as well. So if I were to open up Maria and just scroll down, all I see is a virtual gift option. She does not have the real gift option included. Now, this may be up to her or it may be a feature of the website. But Maria only shows a virtual option. So once again, keep that in mind. Every dating site will not have both virtual or real present option. And it also depends on the woman. And then finally, if you are interested in about learning about Date World, there is a review for that right here. Be sure to watch this video before you sign up. And then there's also a review for Family Chat and Family Fun. Once again, watch this video if you are interested in learning about both of these dating sites. First, let's talk about a virtual gift. And let me open up Paola again because we looked at her earlier. Now keep this in mind. Virtual gift. This is a fake gift. It is not real. I cannot stress that enough. This is a fake gift. So as I look through Paola's virtual gift or fake gift, you do see a lot of selections. And every dating site will have separate virtual gift. So as another example, before I come back to this, we go to Family Chat. I will just open up Maria just to show you that the virtual gifts on here is slightly different. And once it's open up, you can see she does have a different set of virtual gift, aka fake gift. So every dating site is going to have their different sets of fake gift. Now let's head back over to Date World. And once again, this is Paola. So guys, I know that if you are chatting with someone and maybe you want to be nice, or you want to be charming, and maybe you want to impress a girl, and you decided to send her a gift. Keep this in mind, and I will say this over and over, these are fake gifts. Even though these gifts are fake, and maybe you want to do it as a nice gesture or something symbolic, she gets nothing tangible for it. Like she gets absolutely nothing. All that she will all that she will receive is just a symbol. And whatever symbol that you want to select, whether it's this cute little cat or this emerald necklace or this royal crown, whatever the case may be, she gets nothing for it. It is not real. It is just symbolic. And you may say to yourself, well, it's okay. I will do that anyway. But here's the catch. Here's what you need to consider. Even though these are fake, it will cost you real money. That's right. She gets nothing for it. However, it will cost you real money. Have you thought about that aspect? She gets a fake gift, a symbol, but costs you real money. Here's why I don't think it's a good idea for you to be sending a virtual or a fake gift. Now, here on Date World, there is a lot of selection, as you see, and some of these are extremely expensive. I mean, look right here, this love ring, 4,490 credits. So, how much is 4,490 credits in terms of real dollars? Well, let me pull up the credit packages. So this here is a very common credit packages in the pricing for the vast majority of the dating site that you see in my channel. So a lot of these dating sites that you see here will utilize a similar credit package and pricing that you see here. There will be some differences from site to site, but overall, this is what I see as the most common. So for the purpose of this exercise, I will just use this to show you what it actually costs in terms of money when you purchase a fake gift. First, let's just do some basic math. So the first thing that you need to figure out is for every credit that you buy, how much is it really costing you? Well, you can do that by taking the number of credits dividing by the actual price. And I did this for all five. It works out to be $2.32 for every credit that you purchase. So that is how you figure out your reference point. So take 2,000 divided by 860, it's 232, and that is the same for all of this. So now that you know for every credit that you purchase, whatever dating site that you are using, and you can use that as your benchmark. So let's come back to this ring. You like this lady and you want to send her this symbolic fake gesture, fake ring, but it costs 4,490 credits. Using the math that I just did, for every credit that you spend, that is $2.32. If you need to spend 4,490 credits, divide that by 232, this fake ring will cost you $1,935.34. That's right. This fake ring will set you back $1,900. That is real dollars. And once again, she gets nothing tangible for it. That is just crazy. That is just insane. So I hope you recognize that even though it may be a nice gesture or symbolic, you are sending and you are spending real money and she gets nothing for it. So if that wasn't bad enough, here is something that you don't know and that you need to know. So please pay attention to what I am saying. On a lot of these dating sites, your fake gift that you think is fake and you spent real money on, she can actually turn it around and monetize it. That's right. She can actually take your fake gift and redeem it with the website for real currency, for real money, or some other item. I know this is shocking, but I learned this through chatting with a lot of women doing my reviews. A lot of these dating sites, your fake gift can be monetized for real money. So please consider this point. So if you are chatting with a woman and she is asking for a specific fake gift, especially an expensive gift, chances are she can redeem it. She can monetize it with the dating site. So your best bet is A, don't send it, or B, you can ask her directly, hey, can you monetize this fake gift? She may not want to tell you. She may be embarrassed to tell you. And if you get lucky, she may actually tell you yes or no. This is how I found out on a lot of dating sites. I asked the woman directly, can you monetize the virtual gift? Some said yes, some didn't want to say, some were just offended altogether. But that is another sneaky feature for these dating sites. Your virtual gift can be monetized. So please be careful about that. If you're unsure, ask the women directly, or you can ask the customer service. They may verify it, they may not. Now let's talk about real presents, a real gift that you can send. So once again, Date World has both options. So let me pull up Piola's present. I'm sure maybe I'm not saying her name correctly, but they do give you a lot of selection here. And once again, every dating site will have different selection. But there is a big list. So there is her wish list. You have the options of sending flowers. There are fragrance and beauties or perfume, sunglasses. So there are jewelry on here, various devices, appliances, certificates, and various bundles that you can choose from. So Dayworld has a large selection of real present that you can purchase and send to your lady. And it walks you through the process right here. I won't go through that. It's kind of self-explanatory, but you can just click on how it works. It walks you through the whole process. So here's a tip for you. If you are sending a real gift, you can use this opportunity to include your name, a phone number, and email inside a note or inside a card when you are sending that gift. So that is one way you can exchange contact information, include your phone number or email in a card when you are sending that gift. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's go through an example of this iPhone here. And remember what I said earlier. For every credit that you buy, it is $2.32. So even if you were to purchase any gift on here, it is still very expensive. It is grossly overpriced. And here is a really good example. This iPhone 16. It is showing 17,799 credits. That is a lot of credits for an iPhone. So how much is this iPhone 16 Max will really cost you in terms of dollars? Well, if it's 17,799 credits, roughly $2.32 per credit, this iPhone will cost you $7,672. That's right, $7,672. That is just nuts. You can buy this iPhone at a store here in the US. I'm not sure how much it is, maybe 1,500 bucks or $2,000, somewhere close to that. But it definitely will not cost you $7,672 in the store. However, it will cost you that much on this website. So the point I am telling you is a lot of or all of the presents that you see on here is grossly exaggerated. It is grossly overpriced. You are paying 3, 5, even 10 times more than the actual market value for the item. So long story short, even if you want to send her a real gift, you are grossly overpaying for that item. The best thing that you can do is somehow get her contact and send her that gift directly and save yourself a bunch of money. So overall, you can send a real gift, but as I have shown you with the iPhone, all of these gifts are grossly overpriced. Once again, I don't recommend that you doing it, but if you were to do it, just realize you are spending serious money for these items. It is marked up by a lot. So that is a summary of gifts. Whether it's virtual or real, here is what you need to know, and I will quickly review. Virtual gift is fake gift. It is nothing real. It will cost you real money. Second, depending on the website, she may be able to redeem and monetize your fake gift. The only way to know for sure is you will have to ask your lady directly. Do it in a chat or however you want to do it. She may or may not want to tell you. She may be embarrassed by it. Another way that you could check is you can contact the customer service. Go to the bottom, send a question to the customer support, and ask them to verify whether virtual gift on their website can be monetized. Thirdly, real presents. Yes, they will have a good selection of real presents. But also keep this in mind, as I have shown you, real presents on here are grossly overpriced. It is marked up way above market value. And the best example I went through is this iPhone. This is close to 5 times above market value. So consider this fact. Whatever real present that you want to buy, just know that you are paying a lot of money for it. It is well above market value. So there you have it, a review or a summary of sending a virtual or fake gift and also sending a real present. In my opinion, I don't recommend you sending either one. As I have shown you, it can be really expensive, but that is up to you. Just be informed that the gifts on here are extremely expensive, and in the case of a virtual gift, she can or may be able to monetize it. And finally, before I go, if you are interested in trying any of these dating sites, be sure you watch my review before you sign up. I give you all of the information that you need to know. That way you don't end up wasting your time and more importantly, end up wasting a lot of money. So with that said, I wish you good luck on your dating journey and I will see you in the next one.